The impact of outsourcing on the U.S. economy. Outsourcing labor is a common function of many companies. When companies don't want to hire on full-time positions, they turn to outsourcing. Many companies outsource services such as accounting, consulting, and advertising. Problems arise when the act of outsourcing the labor involves the dismantling of American industries and American jobs. Goods are produced in foreign countries where they can be slipped into the U.S. and delay going through the same scrutinization that U.S. products have to undergo by the Federal Trade Commission. Many aspects of the sports equipment industry have ties to the outsourcing of labor. The following examples are theoretical, but based on real events. Soccer balls being produced in India are made with child slave labor. These children are separated from their families with no food or drink until they complete their quota. Corporations like to call this practice debt bondage, while in reality it is full-blown slavery. Workers can also be subject to wage slavery, where they are paid extremely poorly. Bicycles produced in Mexico are shipped to the United States and sold by Walmart. Through the practice of predatory pricing, Walmart is able to sell products below the cost of production. This allows Walmart to force the competition out of business and gain a monopoly in the marketplace. Local businesses simply can't afford to sell a bicycle that costs them $50 for $35. Frisbees made in China are painted with toxic lead paint, lowering their cost. This has a major detrimental effect on the health of children where the frisbees are sold. American manufacturers and their suppliers are unable to compete with the low cost of production in China, therefore losing market share. With lowered production of American frisbees come the lowered demand for American paint and plastic. As a result of the lowered demand of paint and plastic, the demand for American oil is also reduced. While the Frisbee Corporation sees an increase in profits, the economic and health side effects of their actions are far-reaching. MP3 players produced in Japan are shipped to the US, where they have a limited shelf life before they are outdated by the next latest and greatest gadget. The constant cycle of seeing products as obsolete is the result of perceived obsolescence. Even though a product may still be in perfect working condition, it is not good enough for the consumer and is discarded. Hazardous e-waste is produced and shipped to third world countries such as Africa, where low-tech recovery methods are used to retrieve the valuable metals from the waste. Burning the plastic casings and insulation off of electronic equipment exposes the populace and local environment to lead, cadmium, mercury, and other hazardous materials. Athletic shoes are produced in Vietnam, where the cost of labor is cheap. This provides jobs to the local economy in Vietnam, but takes jobs away from the US. While the cost of labor may be low when a company moves its manufacturing to another country, the cost of production can go up over time. This results in the manufacturing being moved to the next lowest bidder and results in the exploitation of workers in these countries. Next time you visit a store, consider the origin of the products you are buying. Buy soccer balls that are certifiably not made with slave labor. Shop local, support small businesses, and buy a bicycle that will last. Consult with the FTC and find out what products contain toxic materials. Resist the urge to upgrade your gadgets every year. Purchase shoes that were made in the US. Before you go out and play your sports, pay attention to the possible detrimental effects on the planet that their low cost has resulted in.